With just 10 days to go to Christmas, this is a time when our thoughts turn to children, and not just to the ones getting the presents, but to the baby at the heart of Christmas and to the glorious message he brought of peace and goodwill to all. We're at St Oswald's and St Edmund Arrowsmith Catholic Church for tonight's Songs of Praise to celebrate with the young people of Wigan and to hear how they're making a difference in their own community in the true spirit of Christmas. So join us as we sing some wonderful carols by candlelight. As the big day nears, we're bringing the young people of Wigan together for a Christmas treat. We'll be finding out how Wigan's youth are using faith and music to make a difference in their town.
The first Nowell, the angel did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep.
Thanks very much to Louisa for leading us in that first carol so beautifully. We'll be hearing from her a bit later on. We're surrounded by talented musicians tonight. One of them is right here, Josh Hales. He's playing the organ for us this evening, and you're a graduate of the Wigan Music Service. How early did you start with that?
I was 8 years old when I started playing the cornet. The Wigan Music Service were brilliant. They came into school and they played various pieces on their brass instruments, but also had a hosepipe with a mouthpiece attached, which we got to have a go at. And I went home and I just said, you know, I'd really like to try the cornet.
Bit of a leap from the cornet to the organ, though.
Yeah, I went to a brass band concert and they played a piece that was an arrangement of an organ piece, and I bought a CD of that on the organ and thought I'd really like to have a go at that.
And now you're a full-time organist and able to play that wonderful repertoire of religious music. I mean, what does that mean to you?
Well, it means an awful lot. I mean, I find it very moving, to be honest, often, in all sorts of contexts. Sometimes I can find it moving to play a really sort of quiet, prayerful verse of a psalm, but other times it's so exhilarating to accompany a full church or cathedral of people, full organ.
Thanks very much, Josh. And Josh is going to be playing for us again now. Some of us will have learned this next carol at school, so we're hoping for some very enthusiastic singing from the young choirs who are with us this evening. It's the Calypso Carol. At nearby St Edmund Arrowsmith High School, a thriving school group aims to get pupils more involved at church. One of the pupils, Callum, is our young reporter.
Welcome to our impact group. It might look and sound like chaos, but trust me, we know what we're doing.
So we've got Tom as well. Has anyone got any other ideas of how we can advertise?
Impact stands for Involving More People at Church Today.
Everyone needs to like our Facebook page.
It's basically about getting the youth involved in the local churches more. So what we do as our group is we plan our own mass, but we also include something like a social section of the day. It's a case of bonding, really, getting to know the other members of the youth in the parish. On Sunday, before the mass, we gather together and celebrate. We have lots of delicious cakes. A group of last year's Year 11s have come along today to share in this experience of our mass. They were key members in setting up the impact group, and since they've left, we've carried on what they originally set out to do.
We first went to an Archdiocese conference in Liverpool, and we were inspired by the good works of all the charities that were there, so we decided that we wanted to form a group in school that would help and get more young people started church. So that was when we came up with Impact.
Why do you think Impact's been such a success?
I think Impact's been a success because it's one of a kind group. There's so many people involved that are dedicated to their faith, and they're very happy to stand up for what they believe in.
It also shows like willingness in the community, that it's not just the older people that want to get involved, it's the children as well, and they all want to take like an active role in the like religion.
We pray that as we move forward on our journey as the Impact Group, we will come to know what the Lord is asking of us.
Everyone's practiced their parts. Now it's time for Mass.
It was heaven that gave me these limbs. For the sake of his laws, I disdain them.
I shall be filled when I awake with the sights of your glory.
It was really nice to see so many young people, because I think that's something that we lack at times, and I think it brought a lot of youthful energy into the church.
It's a very good sign. I only wish we could have these kind of services more often.
Having successfully arranged their own Mass, the Impact Group have even loftier ambitions now.
We've had a brilliant idea in Impact. We've had the idea to take our group out into the community and spread the word of what Impact does. The plan is a flash mob in our town centre of Wigan. One person will start singing a Christmas carol, and hopefully, fingers crossed, more and more people will begin to join in, and it will eventually be brilliant.
So can the Impact Group organise their own festive flash mob in Wigan Town Centre? Just wait and see.